Okay, welcome back for another game of Cashflow 101. Okay, you got a police officer, $3,000, $520 in savings. Don't need to borrow money for that. Not really looking for any deals to start off with. Just looking to build up some cash. Probably want to get to about $5,000 or $6,000 before taking any of these deals. Just going to take a bit longer now. Ooh. So what was that? That was about 340. So our cash flow is down to 620. That is a little painful. So we have to play particularly careful now. Getting up to that $5,000 is even more important, because we just got our cash flow hit pretty hard. So I'd love to take this deal, but it's going to bring us down another $60 a month in cash flow. Maybe we'll take it, actually. So at least we have something that we could potentially sell. Oof, another kid. So one of the tricky parts is if you don't actually have anything to sell, it can be really hard to get out of these low payday kind of situations. I don't think I can take it. I'd love to, but I don't think I can. Okay, so we're really playing on the edge right now. Perfect. So this is kind of what I was saying before, is that you at least want to have something you can sell when you're in these rough positions. So I'm going to have $29,000, which is amazing, so we can pay off this $2,000 in loan. Okay, so that brings our payday to 460, which is not a lot, but having that cash in the bank changes the game completely. It takes so much of this pressure and the stress off. Okay. So we can just, buy some deals and not have to worry about landing on downsizing and having even worse payday. So we're at 300 now, which again is terrible, at least in context of this game, but that's a doable position. Okay, so now we're in a fantastic position. So we could even pay back the boat if we wanted to, but that's actually not a super high. What would that be? 340 divided by 17,000. It's 2% interest per turn, which in the context of the game is pretty cheap. That when we borrow money from the bank, we're paying 10%, which is crazy high numbers, but just how the game is. Okay. Now we're just waiting on deals. Maybe let's do 10,000 in that. Ooh, maybe let's do 30,000. So we still want to keep a good chunk of change. We don't invest everything in one particular $1 stock, because you never know if another $1 stock might come up, and I'd rather have $30,000 of one $1 stock and $30,000 of another $1 stock rather than $60,000 of just one particular stock. Just diversifies you and makes the risk less. And let's do another 10,000. Hosts, gonna help our cash flow a bit. Nice. It's nice not having to worry about the downsizings. If I hadn't bought that condo, this could have been a different story for that game. That I wouldn't have got that $25,000, and it would have made it a lot harder. So we lose our houses here, which isn't great, but again, because we have cash in the bank, not a big deal. So O2NU. So we could double our money. Doesn't really seem worth it, so I think pass on that. Same deal. Pass on it. I think one of the tougher parts of comparing this game to real life is that in real life you can buy and sell kind of anytime you want. And I think a lot of us would do a lot better if we could only buy and sell a stock every 3 months. Because then you could have like a more realistic idea, like, oh, did it go up? Did it go down? Instead of always having to worry about it and see what the price is going up and down. I'm less emotionally attached now, but I definitely remember in my younger days, even just a few years ago, that the emotions of the stocks would drive me nuts. Okay, so we got all the money we need now. I think that was selling one of our $1 stocks. So let's borrow some money and let's move over to the big deal section. Big deal, 1700, perfect. Another 500, great. So I did the donation automatically, but I actually don't like running fast across the board at this point in the game. Because one, I'm losing money on my payday, but I feel like I have a higher risk of hitting things I don't want, even though I guess it doesn't really matter because it's 50-50 for deals, but I just find that the rolling one die at this point in the game feels better. 2400, we're getting there. $2,700, perfect. $300, $600, $800, $1,600, and we're out. Okay, buy the burger shop, buy the heat and AC service company, buy the gold mine, doesn't convert, buy a chicken shop, Russian oil deal, got $75,000 cash flow, and we have won the game. Thanks for watching.